Hi everybody, it's Rob. Okay, this is the video for backlinking and it's part of the SEO course. And while it was loading, I was thinking two things in the future that I'm going to be doing the most of. And that is, this is for your website here, the fibromyalgia training. Once you've got the core of how these things work, other than when things change, keyword systems change, that I have to make new keywords or Divi changes, those I'd have to make videos to repair those. But backlinking systems and SEO things change all the time, and backlinking methods also change. It's the kind of thing that you could make a video a day and never ever be always totally up to date with the latest trends and things. So in the future, I'm going to be doing edits to backlinking and SEO tips, and I'm going to be doing case studies for you, like almost on an ongoing basis, and I'm prepared for that. Okay, so other than our 1 minute intro telling you that this is something that I'm going to teach you now, changes all the time. Okay, so backlinks are massive still. Every year for the last 10 years, I've heard people saying, oh, don't be long before backlinks don't count anymore. No. Until that happens, presume that you have to get backlinks. In fact, SEO has to have all of quite a few components, but you can have no content. So, sorry, those components are content, keyword orientated, good on-page SEO. Well, here they are. Backlinking. Perhaps even site loading speed. You could have all of those and you're going to rank. But take away your keyword content and you can still rank. A backlink will rank gibberish, literally gibberish. The word ugh typed 300 times can still rank if you've done your on-page SEO. In other words, you've titled your page correctly, you've given it the correct keywords, you've put the keyword in amongst ugh 4 times on a page, and you've sent 4 backlinks to that page. You will still rank for that keyword even if most of the words are ugh. But the other way around is, if you had this beautiful page of very well written content and no backlinks, you might never rank. And there's a lot of argument about that. You can rank if you are local search, local market, in other words, where you're a hairdresser, salon, a gamekeeper, bookkeeper, a garden maintenance person. All of those will rank locally because Google's very aware that you are only one of 3 local garden servicing people, and therefore you don't need a backlink. As long as Google knows your site exists, you will still appear on page 1. If there's 30, then it'll depend on who does have backlinks, and they will be put up in front of you. But if of the 30 only 3 people have got backlinks, then number 4 could be you if your content is better done and your on-page SEO is good. So you hear what I'm saying? Backlinks, huge. Now, sadly, there's good backlinks and there's bad backlinks. So now let me, before do I talk about it in here? I don't think so. So let's start with natural, but it kind of covers that. Google wants to see natural backlinks. There's no such thing as SEO. You cannot actually optimize your website for Google, and if they catch you doing any SEO, technically speaking, you will be de-indexed. In other words, penalized to where you don't appear in the search engines. So at no stage must you go onto Facebook and tell your friends, wow, I found a really cool place to buy guest posts and backlinks, because that's like being the kid that says, excuse me, sir, it was me, I peed on your car. You're just going to get, I don't know where that example came from, but you're just going to get into trouble with Google one day by just, by being, foolish. So if you've got to make your backlinks look natural, you've got to build them in a natural manner. Earlier today, I made you, is it still open? Let's hold that. Oh, crap, not that button, Rob. Sorry, my bad. I really shouldn't be talking out loud to here. Incidentally, here's my notes I made from a webinar. So I've written that out longer for you, but here's what they say you must do to rank. This is So yeah, I've done a bit of a cheat here, just my notes. This is 2 hours of a video, and that's what I got out of it. So they say, make sure your content is relevant, very, very relevant to your keywords. Have you got social signals? Are your technical details correct? That was on-page SEO. This is social media links back to you. So bingo, easy. 3 things that you need for the basics of it, right? Once you've done that, whoops, backlinks. Now they tell you start your backlinks softly, which was a press release. Make videos, use infographics, do blog commenting, and then after that go for other backlinks. They made a note to say they're very, very easy to do, and then they simply got them from WikiLinks, which I will now create a course for you, not now, soon, on how to use Wiki to get backlinks. But so the point is that those were, in that little bit, a whole bunch. They said press release, social, have I even put it in here? I must have. I haven't, though, from your network. So social media first, blog comments I haven't even added. By the way, just to give you a comment here, blog commenting used to be a really, really strong. I want it with a little circle. Why can't I get a circle? Sorry. I know why. I have to choose a shape. There we go. I'm feeling a bit better now. So, blog commenting used to be you could just go and get blog comments and rank. I'm not joking. But bit by bit, people developed software that commented on blogs all the time. That's why you get so much spam. And believe it or not, Google found out that was what people were doing, and so Google made blog comments with only 0.3%. And so it goes on. So anyway, you need to do some blog comments. You need to share everything socially. They're saying start with where did it go? A press release. And then do softer ones, which they were infographic links. My infographic links are strong ones, which are the same as guest posts. Anyway, that's almost what they were saying. Boom, done. And it is that simple. Okay, so let's go to my theory on backlinks. Let's say natural. Yeah, that just means don't use software. Okay. Right now, I've run and done SEO for people, and it's so easy to put this word here, outreach, and then infographics and guest posts. Not these 3. And they involved weeks of work, weeks. So I do suggest, if you've got any funds at all, follow my links in the resources page and go and find out where to pay for them. I will only send you to good guys, and yes, there is a slight risk, but not really. Well, so slight, let's just leave it at slight. So your choice. So if you really want to be safe, well, here's what you do. Is you start by commenting on blogs on the 20 related people in your business. Okay. Incidentally, I'm going to be doing more backlinking courses, but this is for now. So this is how outreach works. You check to see who your peers or your opposition are. You can call them what you like, but they're people that are bigger than you in your niche. Okay, and you go to their websites and their blogs and you start to communicate in whatever form is possible. If they allow commenting, you comment on that. If they've got Facebook group, you join the group and you start to hold hands with them and you give them hints and tips and you tell jokes and you share pictures of your kids having hot dogs. Okay, so you do what you have to do to befriend them, is the best way, because that way after a while they know who you are. Oh, it's that Rob guy. Hey Rob, how are you? What's up? Oh, because now you're asking for a link. But if you go straight to that guy and he doesn't know you're from Adam and you say, hi there, I've got a pet website and I can see you're really big in the pet business. I love your work. Can I please publish a post? You know what? He's not even going to reply to you. In fact, there's this thing with this kind of outreach canvassing where if you're cold outreaching, sorry, creature flew past me, you've got to send 50 emails a day. So you go to your you literally do a Google search. You find the top 20 in your niche and you email them all straight off of their contact us page. Hi there, I write content for, really, you don't do it like that, but that's what they do. And you're getting about a single reply per 50 emails. Now, if you do 50 a day, at the end of the week, you've been interacting with 5 people. And if at the end of 2 weeks, one of those 10 people actually posts a guest post for you, you've actually done okay. You're getting 2 backlinks that are fairly strong every month, and after 6 months you've got a few. It's far, far better, in my opinion, to outreach softly. In other words, start on their social media, start on their Facebook page, follow them, share them, laugh at their jokes, give them stuff with no apparent string attached, suggest that they go and check out a link. Hell, take them for coffee if they live near enough to you. That would be by far the best, if you can actually get together with them. Anyway, so once you've done that, now you can start to offer them infographics, guest pages, guest pastes. Whoa. Guest pages and guest posts. And I don't drink, people. I had 1 beer in the last 6 months. Now I've had about 5. So, fine. Anyway, that way, these on other people's good websites are the best links you can get. Okay. So, there are places where you can buy PBNs. Be very, very careful. There's software that helps you build PBNs. There's places that you can do PBNs. This is Private Blog Network. Sorry to just throw acronyms at you without telling you. 2 years ago, 4 years ago, PBNs were like, wow, let's build a PBN. Basically what it is, it's a network of blogs that's private, meaning you own those 30 blogs. They're hosted in all over the place, and only you know that you own them, not Google. Google cannot track you as the owner. So it doesn't matter whether you've got your brother's cousin's sister or you've snuck in there with, well, anyway, you've hidden it. And then on there you put links that you can control because you own that blog network, and you send links back to yourself. The problem is that there's footprints and things of those PBNs that started to get picked up by Google, and as soon as they find one that they think is a PBN, they might actually de-index your whole site. And now we come back to be careful who you pay for links, because time and again on the SEO pages I read about how a client site is killed. This is an SEO guy, and his client site died because a PBN guy lied and sent out rubbish. So you outreach by befriending and doing infographics and guest posts are fine. You can use the wiki thing that I'm still going to create for you. There's other things you can buy that are safe, and that's the broken link finder. You can find there is software. I haven't looked into it, so if you hear me saying this sentence right now and you think, what, tell me more about that, Rob, email me, contact me and say, Rob, in the SEO course, while you're doing backlinks, you mentioned that there's a broken link finder. I built an entire website once based on broken link finder through YouTube. So what it does is you search for your keywords on YouTube, and then it goes the software, and then it goes through all of those 3,000 videos and looks to see where there's a relevant keyword video that's got a broken link to a website that doesn't exist. And then here's the amusing part. It was for websites that didn't exist. So then they would encourage you to go and buy that actual website. Now you owned it, and it already had links, traffic coming to it. So it was from a different version of it. But ultimately, there's software that will tell you where broken links are. And you can do them manually too. So you'd go to the same software down here I'm going to tell you about, wherever it is down here. Oh my goodness, where is it? Oh, miles away, the tools. You'd go down here and use Screaming Frog and put somebody's site in there and look to see if they've got broken links, if that's the one that works. I don't know which one will work for that. Sorry, my bad. I might know if I stop and think, but for now I'm just saying. And then that way you contact the website and you tell them, excuse me, on your page about dog blah blah, you've got a broken link. Please, if you don't mind, could you put my link in there. Here's the website, the page, and for that, here's, I don't know, a bouquet of flowers, a beer. It doesn't matter. You can find a method that works for you to work for broken links and actually get very nice backlinks just from broken links. So backlinks, I must remember we're in here only. So blog commenting needs a whole course, but the basics of it is you go and find a blog that I say a whole course because there's a thing called search strings. Let me find one for you. Give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, I found a search string. I don't know if it works. So you're going to Google it. Got these little umlaut, comma things, inverted commas. There's the right word. Leave a comment plus your keyword here. So I would do, in this case, to say fibromyalgia, right? Okay, and then that's it. So now I want to search for those things. And so hell, I don't know about the pin comment on Pinterest, but these are in theory places that I can leave a comment related to this and get a link. So every one of these in theory is a place that lets me comment. So this is cannabis, really hectic. So much for that one. What was this? Oh, that's some more search strings. So here, so keyword blog.site.edu, capture, no follow, leave a comment. Can you see? So there's lots and lots of search strings that they can use. Here's another, blog commenting. So it's called a search string. So do what I did. By the way, I was also letting my computer find it for me here, and it's not, which I'm quite amused that I couldn't find it yet. Sorry, I'm busy doing two things at once. I'm not good at that. So keyword plus site.gov. This is going to be a good place to get a backlink. So I'm going to paste it. Remember, I need to change keyword here for. That's not going to work. Boston Terriers aren't likely to be in a .gov site, so let's stick to fibromyalgia. Having fibromyalgia is not very fair if they make it a word that's hard to spell. So now we've got non-opioid strategies. This one I'm going to, now because I've learned my lesson that obviously these aren't always going to work, and so let's just stop at this, because this isn't what you would do. You'd be doing this yourself. And you'd go there and you'd read before. By the way, don't read it first. Go and see if you can leave a comment. I've done that in the past, and I tell you, make your eyes water when you want to leave a comment. You've bothered to read. So I can't see where I can leave a comment. Sorry about my dogs barking, guys. I'm not going to try and stop the video until they stop. Add new comment. So as you can see, it leaves it with or without a link. It's a no follow probably. It's fine. So I'll go here and I read the article, by the way. Don't just presume. Enter a username. Don't use your email address. Make a comment. Post your comment, and it might or might not be approved. What I found you need to do is, so this is training now, is when you've posted a comment, go back to the page and save the page, okay? Because you go and check it in 2 weeks' time, and if your comment was approved, you can then go and share that page, because then Google, through Twitter, share it on Twitter or something, then Google goes to look at the page again and spots your link at the bottom and gives you credit. In other words, indexes your comment. So same story down here. You read all of this. Participants in, spread the word, show me the comments. So can you see, not always commentable, and therefore if that's the case, then stop, don't hang around, go to the next page. Yay, drugs for teenagers. This is where they go and look to find out where they can get one. Okay, so I'm not sure why this is, it's come up with like a page. So let's just presume this was the one. And you go and see if there's comments. Yes, yes, yes. Can you leave a comment? Sorry. Comments posted by the general public may contain inaccurate. May contain. Categories archived, so you might find that you can't leave a comment anymore. And this is how blog commenting works. So let me get out of here. That was what's called search strings, and it works just fine. Okay, blog commenting, press releases, something you pay for, $180, works fine. It's not going to rank you on its own. It's a soft backlink, and it would be things like click here, learn more, find out more, and your full URL, and that's fine. It's safe, right? You create backlinks from your own network. So you would create cool content and then put it on YouTube. You'd build an IFTTT thing and Google stacking. Both of these are going to get complete courses from me. They work very, very well. This is where Google itself treats its own links from, Google Maps, Google Places, etc. Whatever those Google Places are called. What are they called? These places. Yeah, so, well, yeah, them. Here we go. All of these. Google Docs, Blogger, all of them. You put stuff all over their stuff. I don't think Hangouts. I must find out about that. But it used to be Google Plus too. All of these work because Google loves to think that its own stuff is the most important. So put them on there. PBNs, as I said, be careful. Paid for is generally PBN, but you can pay for guest posts. You can pay for any of this. In fact, I would seriously consider doing an infographic business, but the problem is that I'd have to charge a lot of money, $100 a shot. Let me just think, $100 more, sadly. Ish. So yeah, okay. I've got a feeling I'm covered on backlinks now. For now, they're important. They're important. But you do need to find a way that works for you. Thank goodness most of them can be done manually, the easy ones. So that was what I said earlier. Is it here? Yeah, I kind of covered a lot of it in here. So backlinks. So once you've done your niche research, build the site here. So you share it socially. I don't know where I first said. Get social signals. Do blog commenting. Do a press release, put them on videos, use infographics, use podcasting, make sure your images are good, and use image sites like Flickr. Put stuff on PDF sharing. All of these you can do. They just take a bit of time, okay? And then once you've done that, it's not hard to do a style. For me, it's infographics because, sorry, let me explain while we're on this, why I prefer, let me go back to the picture and just talk to you on the picture. Why I prefer guest infographics to guest posts. What you need though here, you need to impress people with quality work. So in other words, a very high quality keyword orientated post. So guest posts have always been a thing. Incidentally, Google really frowns at guest posts. So try not to post guest posts on places where they advertise on their pages that they accept guest posts. That's just going to get you into trouble because Google spots 20 pages to your links to your site, all come from places that say we accept guest posts, and Google thinks, don't count any of them, and you've done 3 weeks of work for no reason at all. But they still kind of can work. Okay, so mix them up. But so now here's what you do on a guest posting. You go to the trouble of interacting and outreaching to places. And now they're listening to you, at least they're reading your email, and you tell them, look, I was on your website, and I see you've got nothing there about, on pets, about the problems with ticks and fleas in countries where people walk their dogs on trails and stuff. So can I do an article on that? And they'll say, yes. You say, cool, thank you. And then obviously when it's done, can you please backlink to me? The problem is that they only want original content. So every time you do all of that work, pick a number, 2-3 hours of you got to put a quality product up there, right? So 2-3 hours of hard work, and you get one guest post. With an infographic, you do 2 or 3 hours of research, perhaps even more, 4 or 5 hours of, but you produce out of that a really, really amazing infographic that people are like, wow, check those numbers, stats, figures. People also, the public, love an infographic because it's visual, it's lazy. So now you've got an infographic that you now can offer to 20 websites. The same one can be reused on quite a few other places with you still getting a quality backlink. So that's my reasoning for it. I feel that it's easier to show somebody, an opposition or a peer, whatever you want to call them, your infographic and say, John, check this out. Here I've got a whole infographic on the instances of vet bills related to ticks and fleas in natural trail countries. In Canada, it doesn't matter, and then I'll find 10 Canadian dog vet websites and let them all backlink to my Boston Terrier site. Bingo. Cool backlinks, a little bit of work, a day's work, 2 days with all of the emails back and forth, and I've got 10 backlinks, 5 backlinks. That really, really cool. So for me, that solves that. The rest of these I can set up. These social media ones, I go to the trouble of building an IFTTT network, so it happens automatically. What I'm trying to say is, once I've built my website and I've set up my page's style, when I publish a page, I set it so that when it's published, it automatically, through this IFTT, if this then that, it's a website, go and look it up, it automatically publishes it onto 3 or 4 places for me. Bingo. I then take the video that I made from my page, which I generally do a video, even if it's just a quick chatty one. Hey guys, check this out, come and look at my website, right? 60 seconds of telling them there's a story about it. Anyway, that YouTube video works same through IFTT, so the same link gets shared through another IFTT network, and that way I'm getting all of these social signals done by just having made the video and published the post, and I'm getting that ongoing. So the biggest thing, I don't do press releases often. I've never got to that level on my sites. Whether I ever do or not is going to be amusing to find out. I don't do PBNs. I have done outreach and I have done guest posts for clients and for myself, but mostly it's good old-fashioned, the hard work way ones, through all of this and places like podcasts and that kind of thing. Oh, perhaps what my bad, my very, very bad, bad Rob, on here would be those things called, what are they called? Citations, which really mean directory. How's my spelling? I don't care enough. So a citation is where you put you go and you look up a directory for Boston Terriers. It works better for local businesses because there's directories for plumbers, electricians, there's directories for roofers, then there's overall directories for services like Yelp and whatever. They're all obvious, but those are what a citation is all about. In fact, let me just check this while I'm at it. This is going to be a whole course, by the way. This is a little image that I like to use to check that I'm doing things right. I know that sounds bad, but this is basically local guide. Look here, there we go, local SEO. So it's still SEO, but for local. Now check here. Here's a whole lot. Bing places, Yelp, even Facebook is a backlink. Yellow Pages, 118 information. So that's a UK place. Thomson local. Canada would be Industry Canada 411. Yelp. Gold Book. Hot Frog. Wow, I haven't been to Hot Frog for years. My bad. So yeah, lots and lots of ones local and international. You just got to go out there and dig them up. Citations, my bad. Those are really cool backlinks. Generally, they are built with what's called NAP, which is name, address, phone number. So you make sure that however you've put that name, address, phone number on your local business. So now this is best if you've got a Google My Business, a GMB listing, which is that search here. When you search for coffee shop How do you spell coffee shop? There's a near me. That's quick and short. It's going to show the map. Bingo. And it's going to tell you who's nearest me. Starbucks wins with 348 ratings. 4.1 average, pretty good. And here on, I can't say these words out loud. Canadians get upset with how my accent works. So, South African accent in Canada. So, my point is, this is Google My Business. To be this guy, you needed your NAP to be powerful. You needed to have worked to that image that I've just deleted. Not deleted, closed. But these guys also work off of NAP. Check it out. TripAdvisor, Yelp. These are all places where you can put a link to your coffee shop. Not the Blue Dog Cafe. But you can go to Discover Brantford. That's where I am, by the way. So I could link within all of these and become a powerful Brantford link for something. SEO, thank you. No, not going to go there. But that's how you would build that up. So citations, cool. My bad for forgetting that one. Right, okay, I think I'm done. 30 minutes is a long time, but backlinks are very important. You are very, very welcome at this point to shake your head and think, what? He didn't teach me anything. What? He didn't talk about RSS feeds. And send me an email, and I will make you a video talking about RSS feeds and how to make them work for you and not for you. Generally speaking, by the way, you put RSS feeds into your Google stacking for every page and for all sorts of other things you can find. You'd create feeds. It used to be very, very strong. Same story in the past. It's like I said in the beginning of this video. This is a live, living, breathing, pulsating mass of gunk SEO. It's the only word. Gunk is the nicest word I can think of. Sorry, the next word would have been snot. And it literally is a growth that never stops changing in how it works in appearance. We are the vultures, SEO people, that are forever trying to pick at it to get our money's worth. And Google is forever trying to build new shells and new protection so that they can rank without us knowing what they did and how they did it. Okay, I'm out of here. Cool. Look out for the other backlinks course, for the IFTT course, for the Google stacking course, for my infographic course. They're all going to appear. And if they haven't appeared fast enough, shout at me. You'll be surprised. I might actually get something done quicker and not go out there produce a whole video on software as a service when you needed to know about IFTTT. Cool. Enjoy your day. Take care. Cheers.